What is the minimum following distance you should maintain under normal driving conditions in Georgia? A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds. D. 5 seconds. Answer, C. Georgia law recommends a minimum 3-second following distance in normal conditions to allow safe stopping time. If you are involved in a crash that results in injury or death, what must you do immediately? A. Leave the scene to find help. B. Move your vehicle to the side and call a tow truck. C. Stop, render aid, and report the crash to law enforcement. D. Call your insurance company before calling 911. Answer, C. State law requires drivers to stop at the scene, assist injured persons if possible, and notify authorities. In Georgia, when can you legally turn left on red? A. From a one-way street onto another one-way street. B. From a two-way street onto a one-way street. C. Only if a sign permits. D. Never. Answer, A. Georgia law allows left turns on red only from one-way to one-way streets after a complete stop. What does Georgia's move-over law require drivers to do? A. Stop if they see any emergency vehicle. B. Move one lane over or slow down when approaching emergency or utility vehicles. C. Yield only if the police are present. D. Flash headlights and continue at the same speed. Answer, B. The move-over law is meant to protect personnel working roadside by requiring drivers to change lanes or slow down safely. At what BAC level is a driver under 21 considered legally impaired in Georgia? A. 0.02%. B. 0.05%. C. 0.08%. D. 0.1%. Answer, A. For drivers under 21, Georgia has a zero-tolerance policy with a legal limit of 0.02% BAC. What is the penalty for refusing a breath or blood test under Georgia's implied consent law? A. Jail time. B. Immediate fine of $1,000. C. Automatic license suspension. D. Required driving school. Answer, C. Refusing a test results in a 1-year license suspension under the implied consent law. How far must you stop from a railroad crossing when the lights are flashing? A. Within 5 feet. B. Between 15 and 50 feet. C. No closer than 100 feet. D. At least 30 feet away. Answer, B. Georgia law requires drivers to stop at least 15 feet but no more than 50 feet from a railroad when signals indicate a train is coming. When driving in fog, you should use A. High beam headlights. B. Hazard lights only. C. Low beam headlights. D. Interior lights. Answer, C. Low beams help reduce glare and improve visibility in foggy conditions. What should you do if your tire blows out while driving? A. Brake immediately and steer off the road. B. Hold the steering wheel firmly, ease off the gas, and steer straight. C. Accelerate quickly. D. Turn the wheel sharply to the shoulder. Answer, B. A tire blowout can cause loss of control. Easing off the gas and steering straight helps maintain control. You must signal at least how many feet before turning or changing lanes in Georgia? A. 50 feet. B. 100 feet. C. 150 feet. D. 200 feet. Answer, B. Georgia law requires signaling at least 100 feet before making a turn or lane change. You are approaching a stopped school bus on the opposite side of a divided highway. What must you do? A. Stop immediately. B. Proceed with caution. C. Slow to 10 miles per hour. D. No need to stop. Answer, D. If there is a physical median or barrier between the lanes, opposing traffic does not have to stop for the school bus. In Georgia, what is the speed limit in an urban or residential district unless otherwise posted? A. 25 miles per hour. B. 30 miles per hour. C. 35 miles per hour. D. 40 miles per hour. Answer, B. The standard speed limit in residential or urban areas is 30 miles per hour unless signs indicate otherwise. Hydroplaning begins at speeds as low as A. 25 miles per hour. B. 35 miles per hour. C. 45 miles per hour. D. 55 miles per hour. Answer, B. At 35 miles per hour, tires may lose contact with the road surface due to water, causing hydroplaning. When are you allowed to pass a vehicle on the right in Georgia? A. Never. B. Only when the vehicle is turning left and there is room. C. On a one-lane road. D. If you're in a hurry. Answer, B. Passing on the right is legal only when the vehicle ahead is turning left and it is safe to do so. If you are driving and an emergency vehicle with lights flashing approaches from behind, you should A. Speed up to avoid it. B. Stop in the lane. C. Pull over to the right and stop. D. Turn on your hazard lights. Answer, C. Georgia law requires drivers to yield to emergency vehicles by pulling to the right and stopping. A Georgia Class C license allows you to operate A. Any motorcycle. B. Any vehicle under 26,001 pounds GVWR. C. Only school buses. D. Commercial transport vehicles. Answer, B. A Class C license permits operation of personal and some light commercial vehicles under 26,001 pounds. What is the correct action if your vehicle begins to skid? A. Slam on brakes. B. Steer in the direction of the skid. C. Accelerate. D. Turn sharply in the opposite direction. Answer, B. Steering in the direction of the skid helps regain control by aligning the tires with the direction of motion. The penalty for texting while driving in Georgia includes A. Fine and points on your license. B. Jail time. C. Automatic license suspension. D. Mandatory driving school. Answer, A. Georgia enforces a hands-free law with fines and points for violations, especially for texting. A solid yellow line on your side of the road means A. Passing is allowed. B. You may turn left at any time. C. Passing is prohibited. D. The lane ends ahead. Answer, C. A solid yellow line on your side means you cannot pass other vehicles. What is the best practice for handling a roundabout in Georgia? A. Stop before entering. B. Enter from any direction. C. Yield to traffic in the roundabout. D. Use the left lane to exit. Answer, C. Vehicles already in the roundabout have the right-of-way, and others must yield before entering. In Georgia, headlights must be used. A. Only during rain. B. Between sunset and sunrise or when visibility is low. C. Only on highways. D. Only if you feel like it's too dark. Answer, B. Headlights are legally required at night and in poor visibility conditions like rain or fog. When must headlights be dimmed when approaching another vehicle? A. Within 100 feet. B. Within 500 feet. C. Within 200 feet. D. Never. Answer, B. Georgia law mandates dimming headlights within 500 feet of oncoming vehicles to prevent glare. What should you do if traffic lights are out at an intersection? A. Speed through quickly. B. Treat it as an all-way stop. C. Wait for police instruction. D. Drive through cautiously without stopping. Answer, B. In Georgia, when traffic lights are inoperable, treat the intersection as a four-way stop. You must report a crash in Georgia when A. There is any visible damage. B. It results in injury, death, or damage over $500. C. Only if it's on the highway. D. You are late for work. Answer, B. Crashes involving injury, death, or damage exceeding $500 must be reported immediately to law enforcement. When parallel parking on a two-way street, your wheels should be A. Pointed toward the curb. B. Pointed away from traffic. C. Pointed toward the street. D. Straight. Answer, D. When parallel parked on level ground, wheels should be straight and aligned with the curb. What is the penalty for driving without insurance in Georgia? A. Fine only. B. License suspension and fine. C. Vehicle impoundment only. D. Warning for first offense. Answer, B. Driving without insurance results in a fine and potential suspension of driving privileges. When approaching a yield sign, you must A. Always stop. B. Speed up. C. Slow down and yield right of way. D. Honk and proceed. Answer, C. Yield signs require slowing down and yielding to vehicles already in the intersection or oncoming. In Georgia, the use of a seatbelt is required for A. Drivers only. B. Drivers and front seat passengers. C. Everyone in the vehicle. D. Children under 18 only. Answer, C. Georgia law mandates seatbelt use for all occupants, front and rear. If you miss your exit on the highway, what should you do? A. Reverse to reach it. B. Stop and wait. C. Continue to the next exit. D. Make a U-turn on the highway. Answer, C. Reversing or turning on a highway is dangerous and illegal. Continue to the next exit safely. The maximum speed limit on a rural interstate in Georgia is A. 55 miles per hour. B. 65 miles per hour. C. 70 miles per hour. D. 75 miles per hour. Answer, C. On rural interstates, the maximum speed limit in Georgia is 70 miles per hour unless otherwise posted.